Hi, my name is Marta and I am a youth librarian at Cedar Mill and Bethany Community Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for my Draw and Tell stories. I hope you can get a piece of paper and a pencil or a marker and draw the stories with me. This story is called The First Snow, and I learned it from the book The Chalk in Hand by Phyllis Flom. One morning, Kim looked out of the window and saw the first snow of winter. After waking the twins, Chris and Mark, Kim went to look for a sled. Here it is. After breakfast, they piled together on the sled, rather like a lumpy bag of laundry. Down a hill, they stopped at the edge of the school playground and they jumped off the sled. 1, 2, and 3. Brandon, Brian, and Terry were already there. Since the snow was fresh, they decided to lay out a game of fox and geese. They made a big circle. Then they made a little circle in the middle. That was home, the safe place in this winter game of tag. Brandon was the first fox, and soon he caught Brian and became the second fox. They ran and ran, catching one another and falling down. But no one could catch Terry, so she won the game. By then the snow was really messy, and they couldn't see the lines, so they decided to have a snowball fight. Kim, Chris, and Mark built a little round fort up here beside their sled. And they began to make snowballs, which they lined up like this. Meanwhile, Brandon, Brian, and Terry were building a big fort down here. The battle began, and fast and furious it was. Of course, not every snowball flew far enough. Some fell short and landed here, and some landed here. I guess you know that nothing makes a person hungrier than playing in the snow does, so they went home for lunch. Brandon, Brian, and Terry went off this way to their houses. Here, there, and here. And Kim and the twins pulled their big sled up the hill like this. Kim said, "I think that we should build a snowman this afternoon." And I know they did, because here it is. Well, it's not perfect. I think you can make a better one than I can. And maybe you can come up with your own snowman story. And my second story today is called The Snowman. And I learned this one from the book Tell and Draw Stories by Margaret Olsen. One snowy frosty Saturday, Jenny, Jerry, and Jack were sitting in the living room of their home. Here they are, Jenny, Jerry, and Jack. And they were sitting right here. But Jenny and Jerry were tired of watching TV. They wanted to go ice skating. Jack stayed home as his favorite TV show was just starting. But he called after them, "I will have a surprise for you when you get back." Jenny and Jerry went out of the door and around the house like this. They were going to get their skates out of the garage. Here is the garage. It didn't take long to find their skates. Jenny and Jerry had to walk up and down several streets like this to get to the skating rink. At the skating rink, they went to the warming house right here to put their skates on. Wee! And away they went round and round the ice rink like this. What fun they had! They stopped in the warming house on the other side, right here, and they took their skates off and started home. When they got home, the first thing they saw was Jack's surprise. He had built a snowman. I think this one is even worse than the first one, don't you think? I bet you can do better than I. Well, have fun with coming up with your own stories about snowmen, maybe. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.